Where the f is my car? This is not a joke. This is not funny. I parked my car literally right there last night in front of that gray building, and it's gone. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or rather good afternoon. I don't know why I said good morning. It's like literally 3 p.m. So, I am on the way. Oh my god, it is so freaking windy. This is unbelievable. I'm sorry if the audio is a little bit distorted, but I am on the way out east. I'm heading towards Nova Scotia. I told you guys this like about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, that I was going to be going to see Chelsea and Lomar. So I am on the way there. I am going to be stopping in a city called Quebec City. It's a beautiful, historic city. I was kind of debating whether I actually wanted to do the stop, and then, you know, at the last second, I'm like, you know what, let's just go and do it. Every time I've ever gone to Quebec City, it's always been winter time, which always sucked because it was obviously never warm, couldn't walk around and be comfortable. But yeah, at least now we're going to be able to do it with the nicer weather, so I'm really excited to do that. I'm just under 5 hours away, trying to keep myself entertained on this long drive. Obviously that's kind of difficult to do, but yeah, just kind of listen to podcasts, listen to some music. There are so many freaking seagulls over here, oh my god, and they're all just scavengers looking for food. But yeah, just under 5 hours to go. I have an Airbnb booked. I'm going to be staying there tonight and tomorrow night, and then I'm going to be making another 10-hour drive towards Halifax, Nova Scotia, which is where Lomar and Chelsea live. And I'm actually going to be staying at my friend's house. I haven't seen them in so long. The last time I saw them, she was pregnant. She's no longer pregnant now. She's actually got 2 kids, which is really awesome that I'll be able to catch her. What do you want? What do you want? They're all asking for food. Anyways, I'm going to update you guys as I go along, and I can't wait to show you guys Quebec City. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's like one of the most beautiful historic towns in America, or North America rather. It is in Canada, obviously. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Into the province of Quebec. So here in Quebec, I do believe Quebec is like our second largest province. I think Ontario is first, and then Quebec is like just under in terms of population. So they predominantly speak French because Canada is a bilingual country. We speak both English and French, or French. Some people can speak both. I can only speak English. I know very few words in French, which is sometimes a bit of a problem when you come to Quebec because it's, you know, just difficult to communicate. Other than, you know, the typical words bonjour, or le grenouille aime le pamplemousse, or la toilette. Other than that, I don't think I know too much. But luckily, in the touristy areas like Quebec City, they do tend to speak English. Most of the people that are, like, you know, working in restaurants, things like that, which is definitely beneficial because otherwise it's just complicated. But yeah, we have about 3.5 hours left to go before we get to Quebec City. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting there. I haven't been to Quebec City in quite some time, like actually spent time down in the historical area, let alone I've never spent time doing it during, you know, the summer or fall when the weather is actually good. I've always gone, you know, during the winter when it's very, very cold. And let me tell you, in Quebec City, being right on the river, it gets extremely cold. The last time I came and did that was probably about 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. We came for my birthday, which is in February, in the dead of winter. It was absolutely brutal. It was fun. We had a lot of fun, but it was definitely brutal at the same time. And we've now made it sort of in Montreal, not like the downtown area, but just outside of it. I'm actually going to stop and grab some food in like 19 minutes because I am absolutely starving. Okay, so we are deep into Quebec now, and I'm gonna actually eat at this place called St. Hubert, or St. Hubert. So I've actually tried this place like a long time ago. It was actually like the first road trip I ever did with Mo. We were just driving through, we decided to check out the St. Hubert place. They basically sell mostly like chicken stuff. It's actually not bad for fast food. It's got some good flavor to it. I didn't really want fast food, but I can't figure out anything else to eat, and I'm starving right now, and I still got like 2.5 hours to go before we get to Quebec City, so might as well just do some chicken. Whatever, why not? So I honestly can't remember the last time St. Hubert's was this fancy, but they put like this plastic wrap thing, and I'm gonna have to cut it off. And there it is. This is the Saint Burger or whatever. Just basically chicken with some sauce on a nice looking bun and some Frenchy fries. And I also got some creamy coleslaw on there. Should be quite tasty. And just like that, I am once again back on the road. Just over 2 hours to go. Gonna stop and grab some Tim Hortons coffee. I would stop for Starbucks, but I just thought about it and I'm like, how do I order stuff for Starbucks in this province? Oh man, if you run into somebody that doesn't understand English, oh man, you're in trouble. Like, it was hard enough ordering a chicken sandwich, but whatever, we got it done, and it wasn't too bad, man. Like, for a fast food place, I have to say St. Hubert's done pretty well for themselves. They got a good system. It looks like they've completely renovated, so everything's like brand new, super fancy. They even have like these little chicken cars that go out on deliveries for them. But check out the view right now. This is what I'm looking at as I'm driving along. We got a giant mountain here. I always pass this every time I go to Quebec. Don't know what it's called, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours. And after a long 8.5 hour drive, I've finally made it to Quebec City. So this is the apartment that I've rented for the next 2 nights. It's actually not that bad. Honestly, I didn't pay very much. It was like $200 for both nights Canadian, which was super, super cheap considering I have the entire place to myself. It's not like a huge space, but honestly for one person, it'll do for a couple of nights. First things first, this building is incredibly old. The way that I kind of realized that instantaneously was the fact that there's no ceiling light. Obviously, one thing that I've learned is the reason why they don't put ceiling lights. Probably because the building is so freaking old, they just never installed them back then. You can tell like all the fixtures are more modern, obviously. A lot of the buildings like in this area were built in like 1800s, some even in the 1700s. Very, very old. I'm actually going to make probably an interesting sort of documentary about Quebec City and some of the stuff that actually occurred here, which is the reason why I really wanted to do the 2-night stay, to give myself enough time to be able to do that. I'm also probably going to be filming more of that specific video or series or whatever it ends up turning into on the way back as well, because there's another location that I need to add into it. But yeah, let me show you guys around. So yeah, this is my little space. Unfortunately, the battery is going to die on the camera. Yeah, then we have a kitchen area. This is the bedroom area. Thank God it's memory foam, so it should be pretty comfortable. What is this? Oh, look at that. They made like a little rose out of that. That's so funny. What is that? Serviettes à demi-collier. Makeup removing towels. Okay, that's very specific. We got a little tiny, pretty basic washroom over here, but it'll do. We got a small little kitchen. I want to show you guys out back. I just stepped out there to take a look, and it's very, very different from anything that I've ever experienced, which is fine. I'll show you guys that in the morning as I step out there. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to grab all the stuff from the car, probably just chill out for tonight, and yeah, I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. So I am alive. I'm awake in my Airbnb. Let me show you guys around a little bit, at least now that you can see it a little bit better, now that we have some sunshine. So been hanging out here pretty much all night in this little apartment. I am now ready to go. Don't mind the alcohol. I didn't drink that. The ghost drank it, obviously. Speaking of ghosts, I did hear a few weird sounds last night. Keep in mind I'm in an apartment, and I don't know exactly what that was all about. Also keep in mind that this building is extremely old, so I would not be surprised if it's haunted. But yeah, I'm just going to finish up packing my stuff and pretty much hit the road. We have a little bit of a view here. We're pretty much like really close to the old historic area of downtown here. So I really don't have too far to walk. We do have a little bit of a view out back here as well. Let me show you guys that. There's not too much to see, so I'm not going to go directly outside, but There it is. I don't know if you guys can see past those trees, but there's like mountains and stuff over there. Pretty cool. Pretty nice landscape. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna grab the rest of my stuff and pretty much head out and start vlogging the town. That's pretty much it. Probably grab something to eat at some point as well because I'm really hungry. And late last night I ordered like a huge, large pizza and I'm like, yo, I might as well get a large instead of a medium. At least I can have some leftovers. It only really makes sense, so yeah. And it's finally time to get the adventure started here. By the way, check out this freaking door. This thing is a little messed up. But anyway, definitely awkward as hell. So first things first, gotta find the car. Where the fuck is my car? This is not a joke. This is not funny. I parked my car literally right there last night in front of that gray building and it's gone. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. The f***? Dude, somebody literally stole my car. You gotta be kidding me. So, I'm really pissed off right now. I don't know what happened to my car. I am gonna call the city. I was actually just looking up the number. It's kind of hard to figure out because everything on their website is literally in French. Oh my god. I'm just seriously hoping like nobody actually stole the car because I'm screwed. I am literally 8 hours away from home right now. And if I have no car, this trip is over. Oh my god. Alright, let me call some peeps. So I just finished up on the phone with the city. Fortunately, the car was towed by the city. Apparently I was parked in a bus zone that I had no idea because I didn't see any signs. There's no like massive bus shelters as you would expect. I did go back out to the street and it looks like the sign is really high up on the building, so I honestly didn't even see it, hence why I literally moved the car onto that spot because I was told that it was fine up until 10 a.m. Apparently that's not the case. But yeah, I was just told that my car is at some building somewhere that's like a 17-minute walk away from here. So I'm literally gonna have to walk all that way just to go and get my car. This is very annoying. This is not the way I wanted to start this trip. It's already gone wrong. But whatever, let's go and get the freaking car. So at least we have a nice view. It's a nice area that I'm in. Check out that view. Wow, that's beautiful. See all the mountains down there. That's pretty incredible. But yeah, I have to figure out exactly which direction I need to walk in. But this is the building that I'm staying in. This thing is old, man. Jeez. You can even tell actually. Take a look from the outside how old this apartment building is. It's not even really an apartment building. It's like lofts or whatever. So old. Wow. Alright, anyway, let's go and get this car. So the streets here are very interesting for those of you who have never been to Quebec City before. Quebec City is like one of the oldest cities in North America, and it's pretty much been maintained for the most part. Obviously you got a lot of newer buildings, but for the most part it's been maintained like an old European city. You guys will see there's a lot of like cobblestone roads, a lot of uphill, downhill, and yeah, this is gonna be one heck of a workout to get to where my car is. Holy crap. Just so you guys can get an idea of this steep incline. Holy moly. It's a good workout. Definitely gonna build some strong legs. One thing I've been noticing a lot of, and it's very unfortunate, is there's a lot of graffiti everywhere. Man. Like this building's basically abandoned, or they're restoring it, I don't really know. But there's a lot of graffiti everywhere, as you can see. So this is pretty funny, but about 16 or 17 years ago, I stayed in this hotel. So basically, we were still in elementary school. I believe it was like, I want to say grade 7. We basically came here on a school trip, and there was like 4 people. Oh wow, that's a beautiful church. So there was about like 4 people per room, and it was really funny because they legit used to like lock us in our rooms because we weren't allowed to leave at night, because we always had to stay with the school. We were always supervised. Obviously we were underage, but yeah, good times. I remember there was several of us. I don't even think we slept the last night. I'm trying to remember who was in our room. Oh, it was my friend Ryan, Daniel, and Christian at the time. And let me tell you, we made the best of it. Yeah, that's definitely one really, really big hotel. But yeah, they actually threatened us. They were like, yeah, we're taping your room shut, so if the tape is peeled off the door, we know you snuck out. And I think we were making like a lot of noise. The security even showed up too. Oh my god, good times. I smell something. It smells like pizza. I don't know where it's coming from, but it smells freaking good, man. Kind of smells like the pizza I had last night too. Let me tell you, that pizza was good. Oh my god, I'm literally already starting to sweat. All the inclines, it's such a hard walk, let me tell you. Not quite sure what the heck is going on, but there's a whole lot of honking, and the old Parliament buildings are literally right there. I don't know what that was all about. They were just like repeatedly honking at each other for no apparent reason. But yeah, so those are the government buildings here in Quebec City. I do believe Quebec City is the capital of the province of Quebec, so that's why they have their own parliament buildings, obviously. So I think there's a protest or something going on. Not quite sure what they're protesting, but there's a bunch of people there making a heck of a lot of noise. Definitely have to say the parliament buildings here are really, really beautiful. Not this one. I'm kind of plain. But if you're into very old architecture, this is definitely a sight to behold. Whoa, check out that like castle. Oh my. I don't know what that is. We are close to the what's known as the Plains of Abraham, which is basically where a major battle took place in the 1800s. Man, there's freaking construction everywhere. Would you guys shut up? Oh my god. It's literally everywhere I'm walking. That's all I hear. Brrr, brrr. So irritating. Man, this is pretty cool. Nice. So apparently there is an area here that is supposed to be pretty haunted. There's actually a museum to it right there. Just non-stop construction. Well, looks like I've found my car. This is a kind of odd place to put it, but all right. At least it's here. It has not been stolen. Crisis has been averted. Let's just hope that I don't have to pay some huge stupid fee, because you know that's just how it is here in Quebec. You pay stupid fees for everything, just because they feel like it. So this is quite funny, because I haven't moved yet, but they basically took my car from a no parking area and parked it in a no parking zone. How does that make any sense? See, this is what I mean about this province. Any way they can get you, they will literally get you. I don't know why they do this. I had a stupid experience with a couple of speeding tickets a while ago, driving through Trois-Rivières, which is in the province of Quebec as well. And I don't know, they're just meanies here. I don't like it. They're very mean. So, I am approaching the downtown Old Quebec City area, and I just wanted to share with you guys what it is. Like, our views here are absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. That is amazing right there. So that is the Frontenac Chateau over here. It was named after the former governor of Quebec here. I am actually making a main channel video that's going to be completely different from this one, but I did want to share with you guys, like, the sights and sounds here are absolutely gorgeous. We are right on the water. You can see mountains everywhere. This is cool. Take a look at this. So right now where I am is on the side of what's known as the Citadel, which is the old, basically, war fort here in Quebec City. That was originally created by the French, and then they were invaded by the English later on. But look at that. That's amazing. Right on the water. I wonder how, like, warm that water is. Hey, B, get out of here. What are you doing? So apparently it's also that time of year when there's a lot of wasps and bees pretty much everywhere. They like to chase you. Most of the time they don't do anything, but you definitely don't want to get stung by one of those because that would hurt like a mother. So I am approaching one of my personal favorite areas of Quebec City, which is the boardwalk, which is literally just down there. I've actually come here during the winter before. Unfortunately, back then I wasn't really making YouTube videos. Like, I had just started, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I only had my cell phone at the time. I don't even remember, honestly, if I filmed anything. But when you come here during the winter in February, which is the last time I came, they do something called like the Winter Carnival, and they set up like all these really cool things. They build like ice sculptures. It's honestly a blast. The only problem is that it's very snowy and very cold. Alright guys, so we've made it down here to the boardwalk. I'm literally right in front of the Chateau Frontenac. There's a little like museum looking thing. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. Champlain, the forerunner of the Chateau St. Louis. Samuel de Champlain founded in Quebec City the first permanent French settlement in North America, starting here in 1620. Wow. I was actually looking down there and I saw the ferries, and it actually made me remember, I believe we did a daytime ferry thing when I came here like 17 years ago. It was honestly pretty boring. There wasn't a whole lot that happened as far as I remember. But yeah, I guess good times. So the funny thing that I'm noticing here is that it's not actually that busy, which is quite surprising. It's actually busier here during the winter time, which is crazy. I guess people here don't really mind the cold. Oh yeah, I remember going down there before. I might actually do that after. We will see. So like I said, the nice thing about this city is literally just being able to wander around and just kind of discover random parts of it. I remember as well, I know I'm giving you guys a lot of stories from previous times that I've been here, but they're quite funny because I actually remember coming here specifically 6 or 7 years ago, about a month after Pokemon Go came out, and we literally went around the entire city catching all the best Pokemon and also getting a little dose of history and culture at the same time. So check this out. Basically there's like levels to the way the city kind of works. So we're on an upper level here because there's actually more down there, which is amazing. Now I'm not going to have time to discover or to explore the entire city, so we're just going to do basically what we can do. Obviously the main parts is what I'm doing for the main channel, and then the rest of it obviously will be over here, but absolutely gorgeous. So this area is actually pretty cool. There's like an art market over there. A lot of paintings and drawings and whatnot. Got a bunch of restaurants as well, which is pretty cool. But we have made it towards this church here, and there's a bit of a history of the church, but I'm only going to include it in the main part, the main channel video. Alright guys, so we are going inside of the church. Wow, this is really cool. So I'm inside the church and there's all these really awesome relics. That's amazing. So apparently these were, I believe, donated by the king. Yeah, see, it says the king's gift. That's awesome. So it says Philip Corman, the two flagons display the arms of the king, the arms of the Diocese of Quebec, and the monogram IHS. It was in 1803. Wow. Alright guys, so I was just walking down the street here and I literally found the Christmas store. Wow, what the hell? Look at that, they got hot dog ornaments. That's amazing. This is so cool. Oh my god, I gotta show this to Brent after, he would love this. It's like Christmas in September. What? This is so cool. I think this is my favorite Santa that I've ever seen. That one too. These are all so funny. So this is the basilica here. I think I actually came here before. I'm gonna go inside and see if it's the same place. So unfortunately, it appears that it's closed. At least I assume so, because the door's not open. So, oh well, adventure continues. So as I was walking down the street, I found a place called Casse Crepe Breton. Since 1983, when you're in Quebec, you gotta have a crepe. Now most people see a crepe or a crepe as like a dessert sort of thing, but not in Quebec. They actually offer like meat options. So I found one here that's like a roast beef, onions, mushrooms, Swiss cheese, and bechamel. So we're gonna grab that and obviously a beer, and then I really need a coffee because I haven't had one since this morning, since the whole car ordeal. But yeah, let's do it. And there you have it, the crepe. All the ingredients inside, freshly cooked. Beautiful. Alright guys, so lunchtime is over and we are back to exploring the city. Almost sounded like somebody was having an argument back there, but oh, look at this. We got some horse carriage over here. That's awesome. But yeah, it's cool. This area is all got all the old fortifications. That's neat. More old historic buildings. Look how old everything looks. Oh my god, it's so cool. Hello. Now this right here is an absolute relic. Oh my god. Many of you that are of a certain generation have never seen one of these or used one of these. Wow, and there's 3 of them too. This is a phone booth. This is how we used to make phone calls to our friends. Everywhere you look, you see more old fortifications, old military buildings like this, which is pretty cool. I was about to head back towards the Frontenac area. I kind of spotted this and I wanted to take a quick look. There's another building over here which looks interesting. I don't know what it is, but there is a little sign over there for the government, so it's definitely an old government building. So I made it back to the Frontenac here, and there's this little restaurant here. They make like crepes and coffee, basically the same that I just had. I've actually been here a few times to this restaurant, and let me tell you, they got some good stuff. I don't know if you ever had crepes with Nutella before. Nutella is literally life. And yeah, it's honestly just amazing. Okay, turning right. So I have made it to the bottom of the hill. Apparently we have one of these too. It's a small little one compared to the one in Pittsburgh, but there she goes. Going up. Going up. Nice. This is actually really cool. Lots of little shops in this very, very old part of town. And somebody honking. Alright, somebody needs to explain what in the hell happened to these cars. Why are they flipped over? Why do they have grass in them? I am so confused. This is definitely one of the more beautiful sights. Wow, this is so cool. This literally reminds me of being in Europe. Poland actually has a lot of these. Every city, actually most European cities and villages have a little square. So I came down to where the river is, just to kind of hang out, chill, check out the scenery a little bit. You can actually see the Frontenac there behind me. That looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of smells over here. Like, I know it's water, but yeah, it's not very nice smelling water. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I love that. All the mountains and whatnot down there. You can see a bridge off in the distance. It actually looks like there's an amusement park, like right there. There's a Ferris wheel. I don't know what that's all about, but it looks amazing. Then you got the beautiful view of Quebec City over there. Oh man, I've been literally at it for like 10 hours. Sorry, not 10 hours. I've literally been out at 4 hours. Probably walked about a good 10 kilometers, which is great, but I'm getting quite exhausted now. I think the last thing I'm gonna do is probably head over to the Fields of Abraham and take a look at that a little bit better, and then probably just head back to the Airbnb, or I might stick around and grab dinner first. I paid for parking for like 9 hours. Next to that no parking zone where they dropped off my car, which literally just makes no sense. So they literally took my car out of a no parking area and gave me a ticket and then put the car in a no parking area. That makes no sense to me at all. And here comes another boat, and when the ferry is finally leaving. Hi. Little do they know I can see everything. Alright guys, well it has been fun. I'm gonna start heading towards the Fields of Abraham. Apparently I can't speak today. But yeah, it's been one heck of an adventure so far, and we are not done yet. We are literally going to be spending another, what is it, like 8 days or something like that in Nova Scotia. I'm actually going to be heading out that way tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. Lomar and Chelsea and I are going to probably be making a lot of plans. I don't know if Chelsea's going to come along for everything, but Omar wants to do quite a bit, so it'll be fun. We haven't seen each other in quite some time now. I think it's probably been a good like 5-6 months. No, I think less than that, but it's been a little while, so I miss them. It'll be good to see them. Okay, so after a very long hike and walk from where I was, I've actually made it to a place called the Governor's Promenade, which is sort of in between the Citadel and the Fields of Abraham. We're actually continuing on filming down in that area, so I'm just kind of giving you the behind the scenes action here. We got another view of the river. Actually, it's beautiful. Wow, take a look at that. Imagine just taking a boat and just going all the way up the river. I wonder where you would end up. Gorgeous. Well, since we are running out of daylight, I can't spend too much time over here, even though it is absolutely beautiful. We definitely lucked out today because the weather was actually supposed to be crappy. It was supposed to rain starting at like, I think 5 o'clock. It's like 7 o'clock now. Still no rain. The sun is actually still kind of coming out. The weather actually improved as the day went on, which is good. Hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow because I got a 10-hour drive and I would rather just not have to deal with rain for 10 hours. Man, check out these behemoths. Whoa, that is so awesome. 1914. Wow. What is this one? 1918. These are cool. Oh my god, look at that. This is why they stopped using it. Holy. Literally just completely frayed right at the end. That's awesome. Alright guys, I'm all packed up, getting ready to leave Quebec City here. Got about 10 hours to go before I get to Nova Scotia and I see Lomar and Chelsea, and a new adventure begins from there. So I'm gonna end off this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty interesting. Kind of hectic. I mean, my car getting stolen or towed or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Love ya.